So what we have here is the autonomous ready truck probe. InterSystems and GSI has been known for our truck probes for literally decades, and it's a tremendous product, one of the best in the industry. Labor shortages are a universal problem, and everybody wants to automate as much as possible. So we as an equipment manufacturer are bringing what we can to the table to facilitate controls companies and their ability to automate truck probes. Some of the things you'll notice that are a little bit different is this electrical enclosure here. All of the signals from the 3 degrees of freedom, 3 movements within the truck probe, the up and down movement, the in and out of the boom, and the rotation of the boom. Those 3 degrees of freedom all have sensors on them now to send a 4 to 20 milliamp signal. Those signals are received in this electrical box where the controls company can connect to it there and also send their signal to tell the probe where they want it to go to pull that sample as quickly and efficiently as possible with no operator whatsoever. GSI is a premier company bringing solutions to farmers that need to continue to sustainably feed the world, storing, monitoring, delivering grain and other commodities across the world. Best known probably for the storage products for sure, as well as drying or conditioning products as well. But on my side of the business, we're also doing material handling equipment, bucket elevators, conveyors, specialty equipment that samples and monitors grain quality to make sure that it reaches its end destination in the best possible condition.
So this is our Evo 50 line, and which is new to the industry. Some of the different features you'll see on this new Evo 50 bin versus traditional grain bins is we opened up to the double link sheets on 90 foot in diameter. So you have half the vertical seams, half the hardware basically. That is obvious, the biggest change. And then the smaller changes are hardware. We use a different coating on hardware that doesn't require a heat treatment. So you alleviate the challenge of embrittlement in bolts and hardware. We use conical sealing washers to prevent water from getting in the holes. And when we go to laminated sheets, the inside nut has a conical washer on it as well. So if water gets between the sheets, it has resistance of getting into the bin. And also where the sheets interlock, they're laced instead of stacked, so the water has a chance to get out and fall to the outside of the bin and drain instead of the inside if water infiltration does occur. And lastly, on the sheets, on our horizontal seams, the top bolt always has a gap behind the stiffener, and that always seems susceptible to where water would run in. We took that bolt out, so there's no bolt hole there for water to come in anymore. So yeah, stronger bin, less susceptible to water damage. We've got some locations with a couple years out there of being filled and emptied out completely. And so far, we've heard all positive comments, and mainly on water infiltration. It's just been a historic thing with bolted steel bins where water can seep in through hardware and other things, and it seems that we've got the problem very well addressed now.
So GrainView is a grain management platform. It is a cloud-based system, and that's important because as we look at the challenges that commercial facilities face today, one of them is labor. So they don't have a lot of people in their operations. And GrainView unlocks all of their data that's coming out of their grain bins for the whole operation to see, to measure the moisture, the temperature, and even the CO2 levels of the stored grain. There's hardware that we install at the bins, and then there is an online customer portal that the customers interact with. And the nice thing about that online customer portal is not only can our customers see what's going on, we can see what's going on. There was a facility in Arkansas that had soybeans that they put in their facility last year. And one of the days, one of our tech support people was looking at the system and identified a problem area in a large silo of soybeans. So we were able to actually call that customer and make them aware of an issue that they didn't even know about. While they still had a small amount of spoilage, we prevented them from a major issue of losing an entire bin of beans.
GSI is special because of the people that understand the end users, they understand the farmers, they understand the dealers, they understand that what we're doing here is a critical thing to feed the world.